Not there, that's going to bother me probably till I go to my grave.
You're unbeaten, unrespected underdogs by 17.
The gamblers bet with their dollars, not with their hearts, and you play the game with your heart. So we'll see who's right and who's wrong.
21 years, a Nebraska winner. Every year a bowl game. Never a season with fewer than 9 wins. 10 years ago, this man of quiet strength would have had his national title with a tie, but nobly, he went for the win. This is for the national championship for Nebraska. So much success, yet imperfect, incomplete, without that national title. For 28 autumns, Bobby Bowden has searched for that magical season. The last 7 years, his teams have won 10 or more games. His obsession for the championship fed by tortuous flirtations with ill fate. Championships denied by a kicker's slight misdirection. Now a new day, a new year, another golden chance. 2 coaching legends, connected in so many ways. Tonight, one will be separate. One will be national champion. In this winter's tale, it's January that turns out to be the cruelest month. They leave Nebraska's frosted cornfields, always imposing, always highly ranked, but destined, it has seemed, for disappointment. He has these winters in his blood, the native son who never left, who in another time was twice the state's athlete of the year, a marvel who competed for his small hometown college. Tom Osborne, 22 seasons, 218 victories, 11 conference titles, but still bearing with serene dignity the January memories. Memories of hot, humid nights in Miami, when it was all or nothing, in a stadium a long, long way from home. In 1984, there was honor in defeat. 10 years later, redemption was just one play away. 45 yards to give Cinderella, Nebraska the national championship. And he hooked and left. Florida State wins. And though decades of success have been somehow diminished by a series of New Year's failings, the resolve remains. And now, even beyond the heartland, you sense he is, for most, the sentimental choice.
I don't think there's any room for compassion. I mean, we're playing a football game, and if he wasn't playing us for the national championship, I'd root for him.
To Tom Osborne, this is a familiar face of January, the face of another fierce Miami team, at home in the Orange Bowl, and prepared to deny the Cornhuskers a national title. Or is this finally the night when Nebraska's proud native son brings to an end his long New Year's nightmare?
You know, out here, legends aren't born, they're made in the heat of battle, and this one's as big as the desert sky. Seemed inevitable, really, this showdown in the desert. Been brewing for quite a spell, and neither one has lost a showdown all season. So it had to come down to this. And guess who's ready to finally get it on? Rumbling out of the Nebraska plains come the Cornhuskers, led by Tommy Frazier and his running mates Amon Green and Lawrence Phillips. They are this year's flag bearers of the Nebraska legacy and the national title. Driven by the steady hand of Tom Osborne, who's not only read the book, he's seen the movie. But swooping out of that desert sky, the high-flying attack of Florida's Danny Werfel and his sure-handed targets Chris Doering and Ike Hilliard. This high-stakes game is new to the Gators, but they figure to go right for the gold up in those hills. Tonight, when the dust settles on this one, we'll finally know who's number one.
One of the colors in America's autumn and has been since 1869 when Princeton and Rutgers played in the first game, and later when Harvard and Yale started their rivalry. College football has become a part of our lives, and its traditions and symbols a part of our culture. From Pop Warner, Alonzo Stagg, and John Heisman, great men were drawn to the game. And as it grew, so did its legends: Knute Rockne, the Bear, Joe Paterno, and Tom Osborne. From out of the dust and soil of its classic conflicts, heroes were born. Jim Thorpe, the galloping ghost Red Grange, the Four Horsemen of Notre Dame, Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside, Blanchard and Davis. And tonight, one legend will leave the game after 25 years and countless compelling moments at Nebraska. Tom Osborne makes his final tribute to the game he loves tonight. And a college football folk hero, Peyton Manning, spirited and strong in body and heart, raised with a passion for the game, will play his last as a volunteer. Tennessee and Nebraska, more college football history tonight.